Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about topic the continuous improvement. Continuous improvement concept in Scrum framework. So friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management and software development and you want to learn about it. So let's start friend. So friend, continuous improvement is basically a key principle in the Scrum framework. Scrum is a agile framework based on the incremental and iterative approach in which we deliver the work to the customer in the different sprints, and with the feedback from customer we improve the things. So the principle emphasizes the ongoing process of refining and enhancing both the product and the development process. So basically the main concept here in the continuous improvement is that friend, like we inspect and adopt the things. That means we inspect that how things are going and whatever the changes are required in the process or in the product as well, so we adopt the things in the Scrum framework. Here there are different events and roles and responsibilities are there, due to which the continuous improvement is possible in the Scrum framework. First is the sprint retrospective. Friend, in a sprint retrospective is basically an event in the Scrum framework in which the Scrum team, development team, the product owner, and the Scrum master, they basically participated after the sprint review session. They basically focus on that what went well, what could be improved, and what actions can be taken to make improvements. Here friend, the sprint retrospective is basically a session to improve the things. It is not a blame game session in which the someone is blaming to anyone else. Basically the main purpose is continuous improvement, and team members openly discuss and collaborate on potential changes to enhance their effectiveness. Then the feedback loops. Friend, Scrum incorporates short feedback loops, especially from the sprint review and daily Scrum. Sprint review is a session in which the Scrum team demonstrate the work which has been completed after the sprint. Okay, so basically you can think of this as a demonstration of the work. Here remember that the sprint review is focused on the working software. Okay, and daily Scrum is basically a 15-minute meeting which held on daily basis, in which the Scrum development team basically discuss what went, what has been completed yesterday, what they are doing today, and what are the impediment and showstoppers are there which they are facing. So the sprint review allows a stakeholder to provide feedback on the product increment, while the daily Scrum provides an opportunity for the team to inspect progress and address impediment and showstoppers there. Product backlog refinement. So friend, continuous improvement extends the product backlog as well. Product backlog is basically the set of all the features which are required for a product. For example, if you are implementing an e-commerce solution, so for example, user can log in into the application, user can see the product backlog, product catalog, user can do the payment through the product. So basically the product owner take the input from the team and regularly refines and prioritize the item as well. Product owner is basically the main owner or custodian of the product backlog. The refinement process allows for adjusting priorities based on changing business needs and insights gained from the development process. Empirical process control. Friend, the whole Scrum framework is based on three pillars, which is called as transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Transparency means that things should be clear. Whatever the status and progress is there should be transparently communicated to all stakeholders. Inspection means that check and balance. Check and balance means during the sprint review you will inspect whether the things are going as per the requirement, the product is making as per the requirement or not, features are working properly or not. And adaptation means that whatever the feedback you get from the customer, from the product owner, you will review it and see what are the things which can be improved, and Scrum team continuously refine their processes and adopt to better approaches as well. So this is basically the empirical process control. Then incremental development. Scrum promotes incremental development, where a potentially shippable product increment is delivered at the end of each sprint. See friend, whenever a sprint is completed, sprint is a 3 to 4 week time period in which the team uh, like plan, develop, test and deploy the things. And product increment is basically the finished product which you get at the end of the sprint. Okay, like for example, you want that once the sprint completed, so user can log in into the e-commerce solution, for example. So this is an product increment. Then once the second sprint will complete it, so user can see the product catalog. So the next product increment will contain the login and also the visibility for the product catalog as well. So each increment provides an opportunity to gather feedback and make improvements in the product, ensuring that the product evolves based on user needs and changing requirements. Here friend, remember that it is very interesting that with each sprint things are improving, product is improving, process is improving, and you will notice that after each sprint is a 3 to 4 week time period, so after every sprint things are improving, and not only the product, also your processes are also improving. Scrum Master role. Scrum Master role is very important and crucial in facilitating the continuous improvement, because he is basically having the role of a coach who practice the Scrum practices and help remove impediments and showstoppers and foster a culture of learning and experimentation as well. Scrum Master is a servant leader who is basically a facilitator among the team member. He will make sure that what are the things which can be improved should be mentioned and should be implemented as well. Retrospective action items means that after the sprint retrospective session, team identifies specific action items or changes that can be implemented in the next upcoming sprint. So these action items are tracked and progress is reviewed in subsequent retrospective, and reinforcing the commitment to improvement as well. Again, this is a way for a continuous improvement for a team member, because for example they have noticed for any particular change in the process. So once you are working for the next sprint, you will review that whether this change is implemented or not, so it will become a tracking for you as well. Inspect and adopt culture. Inspect and adopt culture means friend, that team members regularly inspect their work, like whatever the product they are working, adopt their processes based on the feedback, and actively seek ways to improve as well. So continuously they are working for improvement, and it is a very great approach for working. Open communication means the team members collaborate to create an environment where everyone feels comfortable and they feel trusted. They can openly talk about the issues and problems and continue contributing to the improvement process. Friend, here open communication means that a willingness to share insights, challenges and ideas for improvement, and this is everyone see the improvement and comments with open-mindedness. Kaizen philosophy. The concept of continuous improvement in Scrum is basically aligns with the Kaizen philosophy, which emphasizes the small incremental changes for ongoing improvement. So by embracing the continuous improvement, Scrum teams aims to enhance their effectiveness, deliver high value products and create a culture of learning and adaptability. It's a fundamental aspect of Scrum that supports the agility needed in today's dynamic and complex business environments.